Howdy, music fans. Thanks for tuning in. This is a long time coming. I should have done this video a while ago, but I wanted to buy more of Todd Snider's CDs before I did that so I could show a bunch of them. Todd Snider I've known about for a long time, and I've been really into him, and then I've been really lukewarm on him. I've been up and down and back and forth. And now that he's gone, and in such a crappy, sad way, um, I'm really bummed and sad for him and his family and the incredible community of songwriters that held him up and loved him and took care of him and that he took care of. Of course, John Prine was a major part of that, and so was Jerry Jeff Walker. So here's my Todd Snider collection, what I had and then have recently got, and what I don't have. And some of these CDs I've bought and sold and bought and sold. Like I say, I've been really into him and then lukewarm on him. And now I'm just missing him and really into him, and that's the way it's going to stay. So let's start with, I don't know the order of these chronologically in his discography, but Songs from the Daily Planet is one that I have and have not let go of. Got it for $1, as you can see, and I'm not sure which songs on here I remember I like, because you can barely read. Oh, there we go. My Generation is really good. Easy Money is good. This Land is Our Land. All Right Guy. Yeah, a lot of great ones in here. Yeah, lots of great songs on that one. So these are ones that I've just had in my collection for a long time. Step Right Up, another one I found somewhere for $1. And he eventually ended up on Oh Boy Records, as some of you might know, with John Prine's label, because he was a big fan and they were friends. This one has a lot of good ones too, but I don't. Moondog's Tavern, I remember I like, and Everybody Likes, and he did that live a lot. And Hey Hey, TV Guide, Tension. He's just a great songwriter. He was an amazing songwriter. I recommend everything. I'll tell you the ones I don't have as well. This was one of my real favorites way back when it came out. East Nashville Blues. I thought this, or East Nashville Skyline, sorry. This one has Age Like Wine is great. Tillamook County Jail is great. Play a Train Song is great. Alcohol and Pills is great. Iron Mike's Main Man's Last Request is great. The Ballad of the Kingsmen, Enjoy Yourself. God, there's just lots of great songs on this one. This one, of course. Conservative, Christian, right-wing, Republican, straight, white American males. He was not shy about his opinion, and it just so happens that I agreed with him on pretty much everything. Then Peace Queer came out. This was more like an EP. It's got 8 songs. This one I've been lukewarm on since I've had it. There are some songs on it I think I like. I don't really remember. I need to give this another listen to also. But I've been listening to a lot of him lately because I've been buying so many of his CDs because of his death. And then live Return of the Storyweller. I found this for $5 at a record store called Easy Street, which I have done a video on in my record store series. $5 for, 2 CD live set, and that's one of the things he's really great at, much like John Hyatt and John Prine, so many others. He was a really good storyteller, so between the songs there's lots of excellent banter and stories, and it's pretty hilarious, and he's really funny. I saw him once at the Tractor here, and I will say I was a little bummed. It was a bunch of young white frat college kids. It was a sit-down show. I don't think I had a seat. I was at the very back, and they just were loud and rowdy through the entire set, and it was just him and his guitar. That was it, and harmonica. No band, nothing. So it was a bit of a bummer because I really, you want to hear his stories between songs, and of course people were loud then and while he was playing songs, which I never like. But anyway, I saw him once, and I enjoyed it as much as I remember. New Connection, I just listened to this a little while ago. This one is fantastic. Really, really great. Is this the one with Beer Run? Yeah, Beer Run is on this. which people probably know. He does an interesting cover of John Prine's Crooked Piece of Time on this. Um, but all of it, I remember liking it. One thing I'm surprised about going back through this collecting Todd Snider stuff phase is that he really was rocking. A lot of his stuff was pretty rock and roll. As much as he was a folky singer-songwriter, acoustic guitar player, this is a Viva Satellite, he did a lot of songs that really kicked ass and rocked, which I'll probably make a good compilation of eventually. Can't Complain is great. He does a version of Steve Miller's The Joker on here. Double Wide Blues is great. Yeah, I gotta listen to this one again too. Okay. And then this one, Happy to Be Here. This is great. This has Happy to Be Here, 45 Miles. D.B. Cooper is really good. All of these are good as far as I recall. I'm just happy to be here. It's a neat guy. This was one I think I've bought and sold in the past and now bought back. This one I'd never heard. Listened to it online and was blown away. I just did little samples like I do. East Side Bulldog. And this one is just straight rock and roll, rockin' songs all the way through. Might be one or two that are kind of funky rock and roll, but basically it's just a good hard rockin' band he's got behind him for this album. And it's short. The songs are all short. I mean, it's probably 30-35 minutes, this album. Songs are, 2.5 to 3 minutes, but I liked every song on this album, as I recall. And then Peace, Love, and Anarchy. This is a collection of rarities, B-sides, demos, Volume 1. And I've listened to this too. I don't remember it exactly. Like I've said in other videos, I listen to so much new to me music that I don't remember it all the time. But I do remember if I like it or not, usually. And then this one, Agnostic Hymns and Stoner Fables. He really did a lot more work than I realized when I looked through his catalog. And like I said, I will go over the ones that I don't have here. Whatever I can remember that I don't have. Two more, it looks like. Three more. This one, Todd Snider, Crank It, We're Doomed, is reworkings of all of his older songs. Crank It, We're Doomed, how true, and what a great cover and title. So he does a bunch of his older songs on this and reworks them. Let's see if I recognize any of them. Not really. I'm sure Slim Chance is Still a Chance. Yeah, I know that one. I'm sure there's more in here, I know. This one is in the car. I just listened to it, The Excitement Plan. This is one that I also got and then sold, and now I rebought it on this Todd Snider kick. And when I listened to it again recently, I was like, why did I get rid of this? I like this. It's good, Typical, that's why it's not there. It's in the car still. Typical good Todd Snider. And then this one, Live, The Storyteller. It took a long time for this to come from Amazon. So I have Return of the Storyteller already, and this is The Storyteller. I don't know, $17 or something new. So I'm looking forward to listening to this, another live one. And the ones I don't have, I had at one point The Devil You Know, which now it seems to be hard to find at a decent price, and I sold it, so I want to get that back. And then his latest album, which a lot of people have really slammed because he sounds kind of out of it, maybe high, and very low volume voice, very weak voice, and I've listened to some of it. I don't think it's that bad. And then there's the Cash Cabin Sessions, which I don't have, but I think that's what it's called. But I got it from the library and downloaded it. Anyway, and there's other live ones in his discography that are harder to find, but I wish Todd Snider's family well, and I wish him peace and rest in peace. And he was a wonderful songwriter, and it's a great loss for the Nashville songwriting community and for all the people that loved him, like Margot Price and Sierra Farrell and Nikki Lane, and who are my favorites, and then John Prine and and so many others. Of course, Jerry Jeff had already gone before Todd did, and so did John Prine. But it's a great loss. He was a great character. I've got a book on hold in the library too. I'm looking forward to reading. I think it's an autobiography of his life. Anyway, I really appreciate you watching. Rest in peace, Todd Snider. Thanks. Have a good day.